I'm not really sure if I will be able to hit that succubus. Okay, I was able to hit that succubus. That was actually pretty damn impressive shot. You gotta admit that.
Peggy 18.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Project Warlock here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. So on this episode, I would like to finish off the last remaining section of the first area or levels which we can deal with. This means that this mission should theoretically contain the boss battle. I just hope I won't get killed too many times because the bosses in this game are really annoying to put up with. So we're gonna be dealing with the castle and then with the sorcerer. So hopefully I will remember where all the secrets are, because so far so good, but man, in the next section it's gonna be that much more difficult to find these things. So fingers crossed, we're gonna have fun time with the episode. Hopefully you are enjoying the series so far, and let's head out. So, in the castle or the keep section, the open spaces are gonna be much bigger, and yeah, it's gonna be that much more difficult to also come across the secrets, so hopefully I will know what the heck I'm doing still. And we have a whole brand new type of enemy, and I'm not sure if this is the guy who summons everything, but he also has two stages. As you can see, he has the upper torso and the lower torso, which once when you kill him, he has only that skeletal part of the body which is chasing after you. Now here I prefer to clear out the explosives once I'm done, because this room tends to respawn the enemies in. And here is where we come across a new weapon, which is the Uzi. Have I picked it up already? No. Okay, so the Uzi has actually a nice staggering effect. So if we manage to shoot some of the larger enemies enough times with it, it actually stuns the opponents. So some of the bigger enemies might not be able to trigger their attack movement. As you can see, I got hit only like once thanks to the Uzi. If I would be utilizing shotgun or something, it would be much worse. So this is a secret for which we are gonna have to go to the other part of the room. So let's grab the ammo. I don't think there are any secrets in this massive hallway. None of the walls seem to resemble any of the secret room walls. So we're just gonna continue to the other section here. And boy, let me tell you, this other section is gonna be a bit tricky. So as you can see over here, there is the red key. Now, once we actually get to this key, it will trigger two of the butchers to spawn behind us. This is a secret, so that is the first one. And as you were able to see, the butcher was staggered enough thanks to the use of the Uzi that he was not able to throw the explosive. That's gonna get rid of the bats. And hold on, let's clear this out, because as I said, once I pick this up, yeah, I got rid of at least one of them, but even that definitely did manage to hurt enough. And now when we are gonna go to the main room, it's gonna be populated again with enemies. And this is why the light sensitivity warning is included at the start of the game, because this can get pretty damn bright. let's swap to our pistol. And the shields are another thing which he can summon. So if you are in a narrow hallway, the problem is that you might have to first shoot the shield before you can shoot this mage. So be careful with that. Okay, can we now get to the secret, or still no, and I need to backtrack here? There is a way I need to get to the secret, and yeah, I totally forgot. So certain secrets are actually so tricky that they have secrets in secrets. So it's like Inception. You need to go in and you need to press this wall, which will give you the double barrel shotgun, give you the access to the blue doors, and then you can only gain access to some of these other sections of the map. So let's try to backtrack to where we need to access the blue doors, and if I recall correctly, those are here. And this is considered a secret, at least I think so. Or is it? So we got both of the items behind here. There is nothing on this wall. It seems tempting, but you need to realize that the large room is right behind. And the double barrel shotgun is quite deadly. You can actually upgrade the double barrel shotgun so that it actually uses 4 shells at the same time. And this thing can then really pack the punch. But the problem with that is that the double barrel shotgun uses the same type of ammunition as your normal pump shotgun. So you need to be careful about how you use it, because as you can see, I'm down to 5 shells. So hopefully I have picked up all the secrets here. Yes, indeed. Actually, I think for the next session, I'm gonna have to look up some of the secrets, because I might not remember all of them. So just to be on the safe side. Okay, so the fun thing is that the wizard and another Templar are facing us with the back. They only got triggered once I stepped into the room. And unfortunately, I did manage to hit one of these pillars. And the collision of the dynamite with that thing actually caused me to take damage on my own, so I need to be careful here. Now, because we are gonna be going through quite a lot of hallways here, it's fairly easy for a person to miss out on some of these secrets. And they made it even a bit more difficult for the player as they change around the textures of the walls, so it's not that easy for you to notice some of the secrets as it was previously. So in this texture compared to this texture, it's much more difficult for you to notice any difference. So let's grab all the ammo, all the health. I'm not utilizing the mana intentionally because I just don't see the reason behind it. Let's try to pop the explosive barrel. We're gonna toss a dynamite there because I know that there is that wizard. I just don't know where exactly. Now, the problem with you throwing the dynamite on the floor is that when the proximity is triggered or an enemy gets close enough, this does not mean that the dynamite will explode on that occasion. It has its fuse, and the fuse needs to go off before it can be triggered and explode. So now that we got to the start, we can actually continue through here, which is where even more enemies are. We're gonna pick up the dynamite. Be careful not to trigger the proximity of the shield so that we don't take too much of a damage. And there are lots of barrels. The fun thing is that through these doors, the enemy or the gate can shoot us. So if you are new to the map, what I suggest you to do is keep the enemy over there. And this way, when you are gonna be lost and trying to track back to where you're supposed to leave the room or the mission, this will at least let you know, because it will be the last enemy that is going to be shooting at you. And over there, I'm quite sure many of you can spot the secret, so we're gonna take the secret. This one needs to be triggered manually, so we're gonna take all the goodies that are inside. And the webs are annoying because once you move through the webs, you have the webbing actually visible, but also it slows you down for a short amount of time. Now, I have never came across places where the webbing would be too detrimental to me, like I would get suddenly surrounded by a bunch of spiders like in Minecraft or something. So you don't have to worry about this, but it's still annoying to put up with, so be careful. And I'm gonna hug the walls here just because I'm not sure if there is not a secret somewhere around here. And this is a secret. So we have additional life. We're up to 9 of them. And we return to one of the many rooms where we were already. And because we have the blue key now, we should be able to go back through whence we came, which should be through here. And we should be able to unlock the doors which were guarded by the enemy at the gates. And I'm not really sure if we managed to clear out all the secrets. Fingers crossed I did, and if you did follow through, maybe you were able to follow up in my steps, but I'm not sure. Maybe if you will want me to, I'm gonna try to make a guide. It's gonna take a while, obviously, but we will see how it will work out, okay? So let's go. Fingers crossed I have picked up all the secrets. Yes! Okay, and there should be one more mission in the keep. And the fun thing is that we're supposed to open this hallway, and if I recall correctly, there is a butcher at the end of it. And 1 stick of dynamite should do the trick. Now this is unfortunately from the dynamite, so it's not actually signaling you that there is a secret. However, be cautious when you leave your initial rooms, especially in the later stages. The devs decided to hide lots of secrets which lead to end spaces, or even there are secrets which will get you to the exit to the whole level. But if you take that secret specifically, then you have no way to track back to the rest of the mission, and then you will not be able to pick up all the secrets. So theoretically, you're gonna lose out on a achievement where you would get the collectibles or all the secret rooms in the game. So yeah, you would have to then replay the game. Okay, we're gonna dodge these shots. There's gonna be primarily bats in these hallways. Okay, there are even Templars. It's really difficult to hit this guy with that massive shield into the shoulder. Now let's take a look around the edges here just to make sure there are no secrets, because I'm not really sure, and I would love to get them all if possible. Also, I should be mindful about the fact that I still have not cleared out all the enemies, so this is kind of important thing to keep in mind. Now, we need to go into this middle room where there is a blue key. We're gonna require the blue key in order to gain access to certain areas. But once we actually go into the middle room, we're gonna get surrounded And these hallways, which we have cleared out, are gonna get completely populated with enemies. Whoa, where the heck did you come from? So thankfully, the Uzi had managed to stagger the enemy long enough for me to be able to clear out the enemies. Now, I'm not really sure if it's somewhere around here, but yeah, there's a secret in here, in this corner. Can you see it? The red wall. So we're gonna pick up another life. We're gonna pick up all the treasure, which counts as experience. Some of the barrels might actually contain enemies in them, so you gotta be careful as to how you clear out those rooms. And now it's gonna be really difficult, and my advice is to clear out any explosive barrels before you move in here, because once you move in here, you're gonna see through these 3 windows bunch of enemies, and they're gonna all try to converge through here. So you might theoretically try to utilize the dynamite stick to clear them out. You can also use the dynamite to throw it through the windows, but be careful about the collision with the other items, because it might actually kill you. Some of the bats might decide to stay around. I'm gonna throw in a few more sticks of dynamite just to be on the safe side. We do have the ammo for it. I'm gonna switch back to my favorite shotgun here. And we're gonna clear out the area once again. We have a blue key. Now there are red doors, which means we're gonna have to go somewhere through either here or the other end. Now we got back to the same area. Now I recall that the starting area does not have a gate, but just to be on the safe side, yeah, it actually does have. So the bats have been taken care of. Let's check the barrels. Let's check the walls, see if there is any difference in them. I don't see it, so bunch of spiders. Fortunately, the shotgun can take out multiple spiders with one shot, so that's at least beneficial. Here we're gonna pick up the red key. There is an arrow, another life. And now we have gained access back to that room in the middle where we obtained the blue key. So we need to go to the hallway, this one. Once again, the enemies have repopulated. Even on both ends, so be careful. Sometimes they might get the jump on you. And now we can open up these doors. Last shotgun shell, so I'm gonna have to swap to, let's go with the pistol. We have plenty of ammo. Okay, I did see the spider, but I'm not gonna be throwing dynamite here just because these pillars have collision, so it might actually trigger the dynamite stick. And here is the yellow key, the last key, which we need to pick up. And there is a succubus somewhere over there. When we open these doors, we get back to where we came from. Lots of enemies have repopulated this small library. And there should be one more door with the yellow key required. So we're gonna roam around in order to try and allocate it. I'm gonna be hugging the walls just to be on the safe side so that I won't miss out any of the secrets. And this is the door. And I'm quite sure that I have picked up all the secrets. It's actually in the later stages where there's like 8 secret rooms in one mission. So it's gonna be super annoying to make sure that you have collected all of them. But it can be done if you follow some of the guides on YouTube already. So yeah, let's see if I did manage to pick up all the secrets. Okay, so there was only one. And now to the last section of the keep. Man, this is getting longer and longer. So I was actually sure that the previous mission or the previous episode is gonna be long enough, but then when I looked at the recording time, it was not. Now, fun thing, you can actually be throwing the dynamite stick above the walls. I cannot remember right now what are the names of the concaved curves here, because there are specialized names in English for it. This has a special name for where an archer can reload an arrow, and there's a special name for the wall where he can shoot from, believe it or not, because English is all fancy as hell, and I think they stole it from the French language anyhow, so who knows. But we're gonna pick up the blue key over here, and of course once we pick that up, the butcher is gonna show up right behind us, so have a decent weapon prepared. I really hate the fact that I don't have enough ammo right now on me. So ammo wise, we are doing fine. There are no secrets as of yet, but there are secrets in this mission. So I just need to be careful to not miss out on any of them. Okay, let's try to get rid of any of the enemy. This is the beautiful thing about the Uzi in these narrow spaces. It can stagger multiple enemies. We're gonna toss the dynamite to that bat over there. I know it can be considered a waste of a dynamite stick, but oh, what the heck. We still have dynamite and we are running low on other ammo types. So I'm gonna use whatever is available to me. I'm not sure if there are... Yeah, there's a bat right behind the doors. A succubus and a spider. Okay, that worked pretty damn well. We're gonna try tossing the dynamite sticks. As you can see, the collision in the doors is really annoying. So I'm trying to throw the dynamite. There is a butcher at the end of this long wall, so I'm gonna try to toss the dynamite there. I'm not really sure if I will be able to hit that succubus. Okay, I was able to hit that succubus. That was actually pretty damn impressive shot. You gotta admit that. Okay, we're gonna pull this lever, and that should pull down the gate, and you can actually see that there is a crusader even behind those gates, and even a freaking butcher who has killed himself by his own explosive. So yeah, even the enemies can kill themselves using their own explosives, but it's not the best practice to rely upon such a strategy. This is the area from whence we came. But if we would have gone through this way, I'm not really sure if we would be able to clear out everything, because we would not have pulled the lever, we would have not picked up the blue and the yellow key. So I'm just backtracking through the zones just to make sure I have picked up everything. And once I'm sure, we're gonna try to move out. Sometimes there might be even secret right behind the, or right in front of the portal. So sometimes you're gonna have to hug the walls even in those rooms. But we're gonna see. I'm really hoping I have picked up everything. I'm not really sure if there are that many secrets in here. Sometimes these missions can be super tricky to let you find the collectibles. Now obviously, these small walls don't have the capability to hide secret doors behind them. But we need to check all of these rooms just to be on the safe side. Yeah, hugging walls. If you have not experienced touching any surface in 2020 because of COVID, trust me, Project Warlock will have you covered. You're gonna be hugging walls like a total weirdo. So I don't think I have missed out anything, so I'm just gonna try to find my way to the location of the end gate, and we're gonna leave and try to go and deal with the boss. Yeah, so there are no secrets in this mission, so good for me. So we have more stars for upgrading, and we have more points to increase. Why is my shotgun not upgraded? I upgraded this shotgun. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the upgrade for the shotgun. Now, the Uzi. There are two ways to upgrade the Uzi. You can wield two Uzis, which will give you much more staggering, or you can get this thing, the nail gun. Nail gun has amazing feature that actually the bullets will ricochet from the walls and hit potentially anything. So some of the next missions are actually really good, especially the Egypt section, where there is a bunch of narrow hallways for you to keep shooting, and the bullets will just bounce off the wall and keep hitting the enemy. However, keep in mind that the bullets might actually even hit you and damage you as well. So I'm gonna go for the upgrade for the shotgun, because I swear to God I already have it. And the double barrel shotgun. This is the harvester. This is the one which I talked about in the previous episode, I think. Or maybe it was this one. I don't know, it's kind of long already. So basically this uses 4 shells per shot, but it one-shots anything which is close enough, and also it can hit or kill multiple enemies if they are close enough to you. The flak cannon can light up your enemies on fire, but I have not found it that useful. This is much better. And when it comes to either the akimbo or the nail gun, it will depend on your personal experience. I have had fun with both of these. The nail gun I was using especially at the start, because the fun thing is that because the bullets are bouncing off the walls, in the sections like the Egypt or the next section, which we will tackle on the next episode, there were the hidden secrets which were actually uncovered stupidly by the bouncing of the bullets of the nail gun. So you're gonna have to experience that on your own, of course. Now let's go invest into I definitely want to pick up the shotgun expert, so I'm gonna go and pick that one up, and I'm gonna actually level up my life here and my strength so that we deal a bit more damage, and we also have a bigger HP pool because the bosses in this game are no pushovers. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. So let's go ahead and deal with the sorcerer. And this is gonna be a massive open space which will be spawning in enemies, and also we're gonna have to be dealing with the sorcerer who has already opened up on me, which yeah, already took some damage there. And he has multiple types of attacks, so you need to be careful. Also, pushing in front of me the explosive barrel, worst idea ever. So the good thing which you can do theoretically, and it looks like the sorcerer took already enough damage that his legs are missing. Just be careful when it comes to you utilizing some of the weapons, because tossing the dynamite might be fun, but if there is anything which will appear in your vicinity, or you get such a collision like this where the dynamite just flies off God knows where, you're gonna end up having bad time. Okay, and my HP is once again fairly limited, so I need to locate some form of a heal, or I'm not gonna survive the next stage of the sorcerer's attacks. So once he ends up being in his last stage, he will actually become highly mobile and he will start chasing after me. So let's open up, and this is the last stage of the wizard. And this should have killed him. So when you kill the boss, you might actually get quite a lot of level ups, so make sure to pick them up. Now this mission is big enough so that first time when I started actually going for the secrets on my own, I actually did not consult YouTube on the guides. I started looking for the secrets on my own to see how well would I do. I spent like 15 minutes in this mission alone trying to look for any potential secrets, and I can tell you right now that there isn't any of them, but there is plenty of loot. There is even a spell, so make sure that you move around, pick up anything, kill any of those zombies which might spawn in. We're gonna switch to the pistol. It's much more easier to clear out the barrels at longer distances. And yeah, that will be it for this episode. If you did like it, well then please consider giving it a like or check out the playlist for any of the already published episodes. We have picked up another spell which I'm gonna show you in the area where we're gonna return to. If you want to know what the channel is up to, I publish content on a weekly basis. I do mostly playthroughs and discussions, early in-game reviews if I find a title which I like, and things like that. So link is in the description. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe, having fun, and let's go take a look at the summary for the wizard. You emerge victorious after slaughtering Hell's defenses within the medieval castle. The fortress, constructed from ancient stone atop a cursed hill, is now under your control. Your plans to eradicate evil have suddenly begun to pick up pace. The new powers you have acquired fill your soul with optimism. Onward. You're one step closer to eradicating the root of all evil, the Lord of Hell himself. And we're gonna take a look at that spell. So the Storm Rage is another spell which you can here utilize. I had some mixed experience with this thing. Also, there's this huge problem with the spells where I was unable to rotate them. So I'm not really sure if that was just my own issue with the game. Because once you have like Magic Light, Storm Rage, Bomberman, it's kind of difficult for you to bounce in between them. So yeah, we're gonna keep the upgrade for the Uzis for the next episode. Obviously, we do have enough power-ups for that. This is why collecting the secrets is so important. Unfortunately, you will not be able to probably upgrade all the weapons, but you will find your own playing style, and you will find that you will be relying upon special weapons or certain weapons on your own. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you had fun. I certainly did. I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everybody, and bye bye.